Hi, this is Booredfemme, and today I'm doing the review on the Sprint Vital. So this is made by ZTE, and just to go over a few of the physical specs from the unboxing, a nice 5-inch screen. So very, very helpful, very clear, nice and crisp. The front screen, you can actually see that you have the soft keys, and this is the only slight annoying thing for me, because I think a ton of the devices that we use tend to have the opposite as far as buttons. So you have the menu button or the home button in the middle, you have your back button on the left, but really a lot of devices have it on the other side. So that was just a slight quirk where every time I went to go backwards to do something, I ended up hitting the wrong button. So you just have to get used to it, get out of that habit from some of the other devices. Some of the, just as far as, repeating from the unboxing, some of the physical specs. You have the power button at the top. Let's not record. We have the volume buttons and the charging port on the side. Microphone at the bottom. And really one of my favorite features is the camera button. So this is the camera shortcut button. On the back side, you have the camera, and again, back to camera, you have a 13 megapixel camera, so one of the highlighted features, and this is HD video. So not too bad. I mean, as far as weight, this is 5.4 ounces, so really, it's still a solid feel to it. It feels like it's a little bit larger, but it goes with the territory with the screen. So still very comfortable. It has a 2500 milliamp battery. So when we get into battery, realistically, you're also subject to signal. So, again, what is your network like? That's the bottom line. I use this anywhere from like in the city to out in Martha's Vineyard, where every single device drains fast. So you're never going to get even a full day of battery in some of those situations. But, most of the, this should last you most of the day, may still need a charge. Again, this is working on Android 4.2 operating system, and it has a 8 gigabyte built-in storage, and it has a dual core processor. So you can take a look here. It's pretty responsive. Let's scroll through. Let's go back out. What can we go to? Let's go to the browser. Brings you right to, of course, the Sprint page. Logging in. So from the main menu, you can actually see your home page has a couple of the standard apps, and you can see a couple that I loaded here, like playing with a video app. So some of the most common ones comes with a few games, and it comes with the Sprint ID. Not all of the Sprint phone devices come with Sprint ID. Obviously, your Play Store. And I think this is pretty helpful. You have a number of your notifications, your status already on a little widget. So that's actually very helpful. I mean, we already know it's already up on the side, but this is just a little bit easier to see. So I think that was pretty convenient. Some of the other Sprint focused items, let's take a look. Scout, there was actually another one. Let's see here. Oh, Sprint Zone, like a lot with other providers, it'll give you a screenshot of some of your features, getting to your account setup. So really actually pretty easy and user-friendly. It has some of the same Android, tips and shortcuts, meaning just your swipe down. This is your menu. Your settings menu. I don't have any notifications pending right now, but it has the standard, you'll see all of your updates or your notifications. You clear them the same way. So it's pretty pretty straightforward and basic. You're not, changing a ton of things here. But some of the things that I found convenient, again, back to the camera, is picture junkie mode. Let's go back to the folders. If you are editing a picture, okay, so I really do crop and play with the pictures right from the phone. If you're editing, it actually saves it to its separate edit folder. So you can see here, these were the little pictures I was playing with from using the different effects on the Vital, taking pictures of my iPad. So I like the fact that anything you've edited from the picture itself pops up in its own folder. Let's take a look here at some of the other pictures. Pretty crisp. So as far as quality, I did actually take quite a few pictures and video, and they came out pretty well. I mean, not the best camera, I would say, that out of the smartphones. I would say it's sort of middle ground. It still has nice resolution, but I would say the tint, for example, is just a little less crisp. I don't know if you can see that of me and my flip-flops. So again, it's either things that you can edit, but you can still see that it's, with flash, it may not have the same crispness, but it still serves its function. I actually did give this to a friend on the beach, male friend, who proceeded to take, of course, a whole bunch of pictures of women. But you have a range here. Now you can see here, you know, when you have like a sunnier situation, it was a little bit, I would say a little bit more pale and washed out, but then again, all I did was play with it. You know, so if you're looking for, you know, a well-working camera, you can't go wrong with this. Are you looking for the higher end camera? Not necessarily. I mean, you're not changing a bunch of things here. Again, you're getting really, I would say, a solid device for, you know, really a great price. And in this case, I was taking a look, and Sprint has it for $0, so it's a free phone right now. Again, this is the Sprint Vital, and again, I would recommend it for a picture junkie, someone who wants a nice, you know, nice solid feel to their device, and really looking for a great price. Again, this is Booredfemme, and enjoy.